So, a brand new trailer dropped for Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, which, to be honest, sounds like the porn parody version of Fantastic Beasts. It, I'm not looking forward to this thing for a few reasons. One, even though I'm a big fan of Harry Potter, I love the books, I love the movies, I want to go to, Harry Potter World and Universal, but I I am not a fan of Fantastic Beasts franchise. I'm just not. I don't really like the characters. At least the first movie, I thought the tone was just very uneven. It felt like it took an eternity, and I just felt like they were trying too much, and it just didn't really work. At least the first movie was simple enough. And then, and even though like J.K. Rowling, despite all the things that she said in the past year, which I do not endorse, I don't endorse any of the things she said. Um, Even though she's a skilled writer, I thought she was the wrong person to write these screenplays. Like, you can tell that J.K. Rowling wrote those movies because they're just so filled with details, mostly details that aren't necessary. Like, sure, all those details are necessary in a book, but not in a movie. Like, those are two different mediums, and they just don't really work together, I feel like. And then, I was one of the few people who didn't like the first Fantastic Beast movie. Everyone else loved it, surprisingly. And then the second movie came out. I pretty much had the same problems, but everyone was like, no, this movie's bad. It's boring. The characters just are terrible. It takes forever. Nothing makes sense. And I'm like, yeah, that was the first movie to me. Nothing in that movie made sense. So now we got this third movie, which strangely it's not coming out in November. It's coming out in April, I guess. Which that seems weird too. I don't know why. Um, it kind of just seems odd, but like anyway, there's a lot of controversy with this too. Johnny Depp was supposed to be Grindelwald, and then he got fired, and then he was replaced with Mads Mikkelsen, who Mads Mikkelsen, great actor. But I'll definitely judge his performance in the trailer, and I'm not gonna go into detail about the whole thing, but I do agree if Johnny Depp is fired from this, I feel like Amber Heard should be fired from Aquaman. So I do. I'll still see this, even though I'm not interested in this franchise. I have a lot of problems with J.K. Rowling these days. Also, I don't really like how they handled this movie. And yet, here we have the same creative team for the last three movies. And I don't know how well it's going to do. It's just something I'm dreading, to be honest. Maybe not dreading, but just more. I'm indifferent to this movie now. I really am. But let me watch this thing. Let me see how I feel.
If you listen carefully enough, the past whispers to you.
We're here to see Albus Dumbledore.
That would be my brother. The world as we know it is coming undone.
Again.
Grindelwald's pulling it apart with hate. If we're to defeat him, you'll have to trust me.
This is the team that's going to take down the most dangerous wizard in over a century. A magizoologist, his indispensable assistant. A wizard descended from a very old family, a school teacher, and a muggle.
Dumbledore asked that I give you something.
Are you kidding me right now? Who wouldn't like our chances?
I like Jacob. He's the only character I like in these movies.
Off to save the world, are we? Things are not quite what they appear.
Alright, I forgot Ezra Miller's in this.
Swivel, but delicately.
I'm swiveling like you're swiveling.
Was that a basilisk? I should be blown away.
With the muggles.
Begins today!
What is this place? The room we require.
Of course it is.
Correct. 3 points to Hufflepuff.
How dare you use that music?
Can I?
Mm-mm. Very dangerous.
If it got in the wrong hands, mess you up.
Why did you get it?
Look out for Christmas.
Again, Jacob is the only character in this franchise that I like. I never really paid attention to Dan Fogler as an actor, but then he was cast in this, and he's one of the few decent things I like in these movies. I hated what they did with his character in the second movie, and I liked Queenie in the first movie as well. I liked their relationship, but then their relationship took a weird turn in the second movie, and I hated them. But, you know, as far as this trailer goes, nothing about it blew me away. Nothing visually blew me away. Nothing acting-wise blew me away. Again, I feel like these characters don't really have too much depth. I don't think they really have really concrete goals. I don't really feel like they have really any reason to be there other than it's a movie set in this universe that was really popular a long time ago, and it's a prequel. I just don't know. As far as Mads Mikkelsen goes, I didn't get to see it too much of him. He said like one line, and I just didn't think it was that menacing, to be honest. But then again, I didn't think Johnny Depp was that menacing as Grindelwald to begin with. But I hope he does a good job. I hope the trailer didn't show too much. And yeah, it felt like it didn't show too much. It just felt like, oh, it's our magical adventure. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna find all these animals again. I'll find all these creatures again. Whatever. And I'm over it, to be honest. Nothing about the trailer is that interesting. The only jokes that worked were Dan Fogler's. The ones from like everyone else just fell flat for me. So I'm I am still gonna see this thing, but I'm still not looking forward to it. Do I have to rewatch all these movies again? I really don't want to. Wouldn't mind rewatching Harry Potter again. I just don't know if I can watch these again. So, what did you think of the Secrets of Dumbledore trailer? Comment down below, subscribe to the channel. This is Pat, and Mischief Managed.